Picture a world that feels too bright, too overwhelming for some individuals. For children with autism spectrum disorder, also known as ASD, sensory experiences can be intensified with bright light and other various perceptual stimulus. Today, we will delve into the fascinating connection between ASD, visual perception, and the potential benefits of using colored filters as a supportive intervention. I will be discussing the paper titled Color Filters Enhance the Visual Perception of Social Cues in Children with Autism Spectrum Disorder by Amanda and colleagues. To start with, ASD, also known as Autism Spectrum Disorder, is a complex neurodevelopmental condition that affects communication, social skills, and behavior in children. ASD is characterized by a wide range of symptoms that manifest differently in each individual. They have a very difficult time socializing with others, unable to express their own emotions, have very little interest in life, and engage in repetitive behaviors. In relation to the study, children with ASD experience hypersensitivity to bright light and lights with certain wavelengths, such as LED or fluorescent lights. This could cause them visual stress. Now you may be wondering, how can colored filters possibly help children with ASD cope with bright light? Colored filters or overlays can alter the way individuals perceive and process light. Specific wavelengths of light can be selectively filtered out, reducing the intensity of certain light frequencies. For individuals with ASD who experience photophobia, this process offers a potential solution to regulate the sensory experiences and reduce discomfort. This is because it provides the eye with a different image to see and the brain with a different image to interpret. To address this pressing issue, researchers conducted a fascinating study that explored the impact of colored overlays on children with ASD. Colored overlays are transparent sheets that modify the way individuals perceive visual information. Previous research had shown that these overlays could improve reading ability and visual perception in both typically developing individuals and those with learning disabilities like dyslexia. Now, let's look at the methods of the study. In this study, a group of 15 children diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder aged between 8 and 17 years participated. They were joined by 15 control participants matched for age, gender, and nonverbal IQ. The researchers employed the Reading the Mind in the Eyes task where children were asked to identify emotions displayed in the eyes of different faces. This test includes photographs of male and female eyes depicting emotional states. For each photograph, participants are asked to choose the emotional state that best describes the eyes, correctly and choosing between one of the 4 possible emotions listed at each corner. For every wrong or right answers, participants were given reinforcements. Interestingly, the perception of emotions significantly improved in children with ASD when the photographs were covered by colored overlays. Surprisingly, the beneficial effects extended not only to reading ability, but also to the crucial task of recognizing emotions in facial expressions. Furthermore, it appeared that colored overlays might also positively impact visual processing in children with ASD, contributing to their ability to process and interpret visual information. The findings suggest that incorporating colored filters into educational settings and therapy programs for children with ASD could be extremely beneficial. Teachers and therapists can explore the use of these overlays during reading activities to support their learning experiences and foster a more comfortable environment for visual processing. Despite having improvements in social cues, one of the critical aspects is to consider the long-term impact of color overlays with autism spectrum disorder. While the study demonstrated immediate improvements in emotion perception and reading ability, it remains essential to investigate whether these benefits are sustained over time. Will the short-term improvement observed in the study still be evident after weeks, months, or even years of using color overlays? Exploring the durability of these effects will provide valuable insights into the potential for long-term intervention to help improve social perception skills and quality of life for children with ASD. The current study might have been limited to a short intervention period, and it only focuses on immediate effects, not allowing for a thorough examination of the long-term effects of color overlays. Extending the duration of the intervention could provide a clearer understanding of sustained benefits. These findings have profound implications for our understanding of ASD and offer hope for potential intervention. They provide evidence that color overlays can be a valuable tool in improving social perception skills and addressing perceptual abnormalities in a significant proportion of children with ASD. This research opens the door for further investigation into whether the long-term use of color overlays combined with other therapeutic intervention lead to sustained improvements in emotion perception and social understanding in children with autism spectrum disorder. The study's findings suggest that color overlays have the potential to be a beneficial intervention for children with ASD, not only in improving reading ability, but also in enhancing social perception skills. This opens up new possibilities for developing targeted intervention that can help address the social difficulties often experienced by individuals with ASD. Thank you for listening.